everyone in room 149, it's Miss Deb, and I sent you a link to a very easy coffee filter Easter egg craft. So I just want to make sure that you see all the supplies that you're going to need. You're going to need some coffee filters, and if possible, a spray bottle or a damp sponge, and some magic markers, and some scissors, and that's it. So the first thing that you're gonna do, and I've already done one, is you're gonna take your coffee filter and you're gonna draw an oval shape. I happen to have a stencil that I downloaded and cut out, and I can just use simple cardboard for that. But this one I drew freehand. You can just draw it freehand. You just wanna make sure that you have it nice and flat and draw your oval. Parents, you're probably gonna wanna cut the oval out because the coffee filter paper is kind of delicate. So this is what it's going to look like. I cut a few out. And what you're going to do is use either some newspaper or like 2 layers of paper towels. You don't want to do it directly on a surface because it's going to get wet and it could make a mess. So let's do one demo here. So all you're going to do is take your egg shape and have your child use magic markers if you've got them, and they can just draw whatever kind of pattern they want. They don't have to fill it in. They can use a couple different colors. They can squiggle it around. We'll do one over here. However they feel like drawing it. I'm doing this quick for the demonstration, but you can let them color for as long as they like and whatever colors they like. So once they have finished coloring on their eggs, if you have a spray bottle, this one's actually filled with water. In school we use a much smaller one, and the kids do coffee filter art a lot, and they know that I help them squeeze the trigger. This one's a little bigger, so if you have a small one or you have an empty one that you can just fill with water at home, you can help your child to put down the pressure on the sprayer, and you're going to want to completely saturate. Don't be shy. Get it totally wet. And then just leave it. If you don't have a spray bottle, you can get the same effect by using a damp sponge and just have your child press it until the coffee filter is completely soaking wet. And then you're gonna leave those coffee filters to dry. They usually take a couple of hours to dry. When we were in school, usually we do this part one day, and then the next day when the coffee filters are dry, we finish our craft. So you can just wait a couple of hours, and you're gonna let those dry. And once they are dry, they're gonna look nice and pretty, like this. Because what happens is the water makes the color bleed, and they come out sort of nice tie-dye looking. And the nice thing about this is that there's really no rhyme or reason to how they color, and you can hang these up really easily in your windows with a little bit of Scotch tape. It looks really pretty when the light comes through. And I will say this, if you do not have coffee filters, the next best thing, at least to have your kids practice their grasp, is to just take any kind of construction paper, printer paper, whatever you have. You can draw the oval on that, and you can have them color that. If you don't have magic markers, you can use crayons. It's really more about them practicing their fine motor coordination and their hand-eye coordination than the actual finished product. So that's pretty much it. I hope that this helps. Again, you can look at the link. It does give the directions, and this kind of just gives you some alternatives if you don't have all of the supplies. So good luck, and again, I would love to get some pictures of your Easter eggs when you're finished, so don't forget, you can Gmail them to me at missdebstmarys@gmail.com. And I would like to thank my camera person, my daughter Lila. Thanks, Lila. All right, that's it. Good luck. I hope you make some beautiful eggs. Bye.